starting to get really dark. Here in Malaysia, when my sister calls me, it's like, wow, it's already 7 p.m. and you still have like bright skies outside in KL. So
Malaysia is the best country in the world if you're a foodie. It's because look, I just got all of this in this insane, amazing place for only 10 ringgit, which is
something that we were not prepared for before going to Malaysia that absolutely nobody told us about was the weight gain. Oh my, the food over there is just so good.
Ya Malaysia. Penang punya jajanan hawker yang luar biasa enak dan suasana hidup yang memang condong lebih santai. Jadi biaya hidupnya juga lebih terjangkau.
Where all day we'll be going to all the markets in Kuala Lumpur. Apparently they've got a name for themselves, so we'll see. You know you're in an Asian market when you...
Ramai pelancong datang ke Malaysia, tapi yang menarik, ramai juga yang pulang dengan satu perasaan yang sukar dijelaskan. Mereka kata Malaysia ini lain. Bukan sekadar cantik, bukan sekadar sedap makanannya, tapi ada sesuatu yang buat mereka rasa dekat, walaupun mereka orang luar. Dan peliknya, perkara itu bukan sesuatu yang kita selalu nampak. Persoalannya, apa sebenarnya yang buat Malaysia terasa begitu berbeza di hati mereka? Bagi pelancong, Malaysia bukan hanya destinasi, ianya adalah pengalaman. Dari saat mereka sampai, cara orang senyum, cara orang bantu, semuanya terasa jujur. Bukan dibuat-buat, bukan untuk kamera, tapi memang itu cara hidup kita. Dan disitulah bezanya Malaysia. Orang datang melihat tempat, tapi pulang membawa perasaan.
Why many Japanese love visiting Malaysia? This is more than a New Year's Eve countdown. Malaysia officially steps into Visit Malaysia 2026. Music, lights, energy. The city is alive, and then something beautiful happens. Malay singers performing a Chinese song. Different cultures, one stage, people of all races singing together, getting hyped together, counting down together. This moment really hits my heart. Before the countdown even begins, the country is already united. This is Malaysia. Visit Malaysia 2026. The world is invited to Malaysia.
Is this your first time in Malaysia?
No, it's my second time.
Why did you decide to come back?
Because I loved it first time and it wasn't enough. I really wanted to come again and see how the country is progressing.
So how is it progressing?
It's progressing a lot. I'm very, very impressed, I have to say. I think it's the most diverse place I've been in many years. The mixture, the cultural, the religious, ethnical, is just, I mean, you can't find it anywhere else. The food is fantastic. This girl was showing me around and buying all these different snacks that I absolutely love.
The one thing that I like about Malaysia, and I was truly impressed, that really stuck with me, when I saw younger people would greet older people. So for example, me, if I were to greet someone who's 60, 65, 70, I would take their hand and not just shake it, but take their hand and kiss it, or take their hand and touch it with my forehead. I saw it, and when I saw it, I was deeply impressed. I must say this. It was really beautiful to see. Every young person would do that. There are maybe other things which are a little controversial for some people, or some people will find it controversial. I observed this. Men would sit at the table, and then their women would go and bring food and, bring plates with food and put them in front of them, and so on. You can say whatever you want about this. I enjoyed that, not because the men were served and the women are slaves to the man or anything like that, because I could see the women did not mind, and they were actually happy to do so. The women would consider this here as being a way to cherish their men, a way to show respect to their men. On the other hand, I'm sure the man is respecting their woman as well. I like that. I think, it's good to recognize men and women have different roles. I appreciated that, and I took it as a sign of respect towards their men, commitment, and love. I'm impressed by the real culture of Malaysia. See you in the next video.
Welcome to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, ranked number 2 among the world's most visited cities. This vibrant city blends modern skyscrapers like the iconic Petronas Towers with rich cultural heritage. Explore bustling streets, unique food scenes, and historical landmarks like Merdeka Square. But Kuala Lumpur isn't just about the city's urban charm. The Kuala Lumpur Lake Gardens offers a peaceful escape with lush greenery and serene lakes, perfect for a stroll or picnic. For nature lovers, Visit the nearby Taman Negara National Park, one of the world's oldest tropical rainforests, where you can hike and enjoy breathtaking views. A perfect balance of nature, culture, and modernity, Kuala Lumpur is a city that has it all.
Well, why Malaysia? Because there's so many places in the world. There's so many places where English is spoken well in the world now. So why Malaysia?
I don't want to say because it's a beautiful place and I don't want the masses to come and ruin it. I think, look, the reality is I grew up in the Far East. I love the Far East. I had an incredible experience as a child growing up. I've got two young kids and one of them suffers from autism and the other one is a female version of Mowgli. And it just felt like they couldn't breathe in the UK. It felt like their wings were clipped. They didn't conform to the generic method of learning. And you know what? We took a punt and came to Malaysia after doing a little bit of research. The price point really hit home. The safety aspect really hit home. The climate really hit home. You know, like we're in, I know it looks a bit grey out there, but we're in December and it is
not December.
January. Time flies when you're having fun, and it is 30 degrees outside, you know, and I'm on the phone to our mates back home in the UK and they've got beanies and scarves and gloves on and they're indoors. So you know, it just seemed right here, right now. Sometimes you just got to, exactly, tick a box. And I think the other thing is, I've lived in Spain, south of Spain before, which was a holiday destination, a tourist destination. And it was one of the kind of main things I didn't want to live in a proper tourist trap. So, you know, a lot of the Far East, Thailand, Vietnam, it's very touristy. Malaysia, it's just a stunning country.
Di Malaysia, budaya bukan sekadar untuk ditunjukkan, ia benar-benar hidup. Dalam makanan, dalam bahasa, dalam cara kita menyambut orang. Pelancong bukan sekadar melihat kepelbagaian, mereka merasainya. Dalam satu hari, mereka boleh makan makanan berbeza budaya, dengar pelbagai bahasa, dan melihat cara hidup yang unik. Dan semua ini berlaku secara semula, jadi bukan dibuat untuk pelancong, tapi memang itu Malaysia. Malaysia mungkin tidak secepat negara besar, tidak terlalu sibuk, tidak terlalu keras. Tapi disitulah keindahannya. Pelancong datang dari tempat yang penuh tekanan, dan di Malaysia, mereka jumpa sesuatu yang jarang ketenangan. Bukan sempurna, tapi cukup untuk membuat mereka bernafas semula.
Thing KL has that Manila doesn't have. 6:55 a.m. I'm driving and I could see people walking, jogging, school buses waiting for the kids, moms waiting with children, and it's still super dark. In Manila, by 6:30 the sun is already shining really hot. People are already awake by 5:30 simply because the sun rises early and people have to commute. And I really love this for the last 19 years. It's something that nobody talks about, but then as people who didn't grow up from here, we really love it, and it's something that I really enjoy. And most importantly is because the sunset is much later. We get to enjoy driving home with really good sunshine after work. People feel less tired because when they drive, it's not yet dark. Unlike in Manila when I was growing up, after work, you leave at 5:30. By 6:30, it's starting to get really dark. Here in Malaysia, when my sister calls me, it's like, wow, it's already 7 p.m. and you still have like bright skies outside in KL. So yeah, just wanted to share that and share to a fellow person who also loves the fact that KL has a late sunrise and a very beautiful late sunset.
You want to know why Malaysia is the best country in the world if you're a foodie? It's because look, I just got all of this in this insane, amazing place for only 10 ringgit, which is 2 euros, like $2.50 for all of this chicken rice with the soup as well and the vegetables in this incredible place in Georgetown, Penang. Uncomparable. I love you, Malaysia.
Something that we were not prepared for before going to Malaysia that absolutely nobody told us about was the weight gain. Oh my, the food over there is just so good. You will not be prepared for the weight gain. Was it worth every bite? Yes, it was. Are we going to return? 100%. Be prepared. That's all I'm gonna say.
Penang atau KL? Mana sih yang cocok untuk kamu? Yuk kita bahas dalam 1 menit. KL adalah ibu kota Malaysia yang memang mempunyai peluang bisnis, peluang kerja yang tanpa batas, kuliner exposure juga kelas dunia, dan kehidupan malam yang tentunya very vibrant. Jadi kalau kita mengejar bisnis, pertumbuhan karir, mau enjoy makanan internasional atau hiburan seru, KL itu adalah tempatnya. Tapi kalau Penang itu adalah surganya bagi pencinta kuliner dan juga alam, karena Penang dikenal sebagai ibu kota makanannya Malaysia. Penang punya jajanan hawker yang luar biasa enak dan suasana hidup yang memang condong lebih santai. Jadi biaya hidupnya juga lebih terjangkau. Perjalanan harian tentunya lebih singkat karena work-life balance lebih baik. Jadi apakah kamu seorang yang mengejar mimpi besar di kota metropolitan, atau kamu lebih suka hidup yang tenang dan nyaman? Jadi karena kedua kota ini mempunyai kelebihan masing-masing. Tapi kenapa harus pilih satu kalau kita bisa menikmati keduanya di tahap hidup yang berbeda?
Honestly, I feel like I could definitely live there. I love it.
Oh!
Give me the buzzer.
Proper geek now. It's a hole in the wall. It's a hidden cafe. Look. Hello. It's a hole in the wall coffee shop.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know it was here, would you, Bubba?
Yeah.
Whoa!
What'd you say?
Whoa! Hey! This mural of, I assume, a Malaysian child, tiger's head on while watching the iPad, kind of sums up Kuala Lumpur. Super modern, super forward thinking, super I would say tech forward, but also you've got history everywhere and they've kept it that way. We've got British colonial buildings, the Chinese influence, you've got all the influences are in plain sight, as well as robots cleaning the floor in a shopping centre. Petaling Market, which is the central market of Kuala Lumpur, is apparently just around the corner. So we're going to go there now, check it out. We will be doing market videos. This is just going to be a walkthrough just to see what it's like, get the atmosphere. And then in 2 or 3 videos time, we'll have a market video where all day we'll be going to all the markets in Kuala Lumpur. Apparently they've got a name for themselves. They were market in 1888. It started off being a pure wet market where you deal with all the fish, and a couple of decades later then people started bringing produce and things like that, and now you get a bit of everything. The tech, you get the food, all the knickknacks, and, which I love, you get the crafts.
It's medium fans, big fans, and look at small fan. A fan to Nye is a flag to Lawrence. Walking around the road with these two is like, oh look at this flag, look at this fan, look at this flag, look at this fan.
Kadang-kadang kita sendiri tak nampak apa yang orang luar rasa. Kita anggap semua ini biasa, tapi bagi mereka, Malaysia adalah sesuatu yang berbeza. Bukan kerana kita paling hebat, tetapi kerana kita masih ada rasa manusia dalam cara kita hidup. Dan mungkin, itulah yang membuat Malaysia sentiasa diingati. Jadi bila pelancong kata Malaysia ini lain, mungkin bukan kerana apa yang mereka lihat, tetapi kerana apa yang mereka rasa. Dan perasaan itu, tidak semua negara mampu berikan.
Arus story dari lensa dan cerita. Bukan sahaja dihayati, tapi dipelajari.